bottle of sake and just walk away. In about 10 minutes, come back. Empty bottle.
What was that?
Hi, Josh.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, man. Ben here, Ben Hameen, along with the rest of the Conspiracy Horsemen. My guy, Big Sal, Stevie Richards, and the Greek God Papadon, man. Thank you so much for giving us some time tonight, guys.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. How did all of your tests go? I know you were doing some law enforcement stuff to take your career to the next level. Everything work out for you?
It did, actually. That's why I woke up a little late today. I was up late last night working on a case. So.
Awesome, man. Well, it gives us faith that, we know there's more guys in the system that are out to do the right thing. And we had seen the story maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Saving America, I'm sure, as you knew, got some press, especially with all the trafficking that's been going on. And we want to ask a variety of questions of you and listen and learn tonight. But we've been on so many different fronts, from the Pizzagate, Petagate stuff, all the way through Haiti and, even what's going on at our own border right now. But I just want to let you know you're on with 4 pro wrestlers, and we're not going to try and do anything to hurt your career, but you don't have to pull any punches here, man. This is the locker room, one of the boys. So if we rib around, I just didn't want you to feel uncomfortable out of the gate, man. And we also got the chat room here up, and maybe we'll take some questions from there at the end as well.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I was a college wrestler myself, and Marines and law enforcement.
He gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it.
So, just looking at savedinamerica.org, pretty much your organization is made up of a lot of ex-military, maybe Iraq, Afghanistan, Desert Storm 1, and retired police and detectives doing it pro bono work, going in and doing investigations, follow-ups, and shutting down the rings that are perpetuating this child trafficking. And even on the main page, it says right there, 199 children saved. And I just want to say bravo and thank you for all that work, man.
Hey, it's what we do. We do it for the kids. So.
Guys, I'm gonna pass around the horn here. Stevie, you want to ask our first question? Please go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of stuff, researching for the show. First, you're going to hear it a million times from the chat room in here. Thank you so much for what you guys do and how you take your own time, especially you just said you're studying all night, working on a case while you're still probably juggling the stuff and the content we're talking about here. So, it's just incredible to have a group of people that are willing to do that. But what I noticed was, the question is, like, it must be frustrating, because one of the things I saw was the woman in Utah who you went and you found the girl that was in the backyard. You happened to kind of see her, and you were able to reunite them, but officially you weren't allowed to go into the residence. You weren't allowed to access or even kind of like check it out to see if she even wanted to come out. And they told you that, from what I can remember, obviously the police have to do their job. You have to let them do their job. You have to stay out of it. You can stay within the scope of what you can do as citizens. But then the police don't have any powers to do anything until actually after the fact. So if they killed the girl, okay, now we can move on this and do something about it. It's got to be incredibly frustrating.
It is, and I think that's why, that was one of the cases that springboarded, the county supervisors, the sheriff down there, police chief, and the DA to actually work with us to establish new protocols and guidelines, because a lot of times they see a lot of these girls as just like runaways, like they just snuck out the back door, when that's not the case. So they had to establish new protocols, new SOPs, and I think that's part of the biggest thing that we can do at Saved in America is partner with all the local law enforcement agencies when we get there, and even some of the federal and state ones.
Awesome, thank you.
I think I look at it, and so bounty hunters, skip tracers, bail bondsmen, whatever you want to call them, they go and they get their online classes for $40, and then they can go in, they can kick in a church door if they have to. They can go into someone's basement if they feel the guy's in there. But you got guys like you who are now hand-tied by horse shit, and you can't go in. There's somebody, a potential life in danger. And this is not lining your pockets with money. This is saving someone's life. Yet this they're gonna red tape you to death, and they're not gonna let you do what you got to do to get in there. And it's another thing. It just makes you just angry constantly.